How fare thee? Allow me to kindly read thee 3 bedtime stories. I hope thou will find them most enjoyable. The Writing on the Wall by Erlen J. A young boy lay sleeping in his bed when he heard footsteps outside his room. He peeked out of his eyes to see what was happening when his door swung open to reveal a murderer carrying the corpses of his parents. After silently propping them up on a chair, he wrote something on the wall in the blood of the dead bodies, and then he hid under the child's bed. The child got scared beyond belief. He couldn't read the writing on the wall, and he knew the man was under his bed. He pretended that he slept through the whole thing and hadn't woken up yet. He lay as still as the bodies, quietly hearing breaths from under his bed. An hour passed, and his eyes adjusted to the darkness. He tried making out the words, but it was a struggle. He gasped when he finally read out the sentence. I know thou art awake. The light by the shadows you fear. We make fun of little kids for one thing, leaving lights on everywhere. They turn lights on in every room, as if it's some sort of security blanket, and if thou ever forces them to turn them off, they cry and scream, and eventually thou gives in. The only time they turn them off is with their parents. They feel safe, so very safe. I'm the monster that lives in thou closet. I'm friends with the one under thy bed, and the one in the shadows. When thou sees us, thou flees to thy mummy and daddy, but we're not here to hurt thee. We're here to protect thee. Just wait until thou sees their true form. They masquerade as one of thee, and thou can never tell. Thou humans must be blind. Thy true monsters sleep just down the hall. They pretend to love you, but it won't last. They try to convince us to let them in. But don't worry. We really love thee, and we will protect thee. So when thou sees a shadow flit, or a figure in the closet, remember, we scary monsters protect thee from the human ones, so you're safe with us. For now. They got the definition wrong by Louis Liao. I'm sorry, it's on screen here. It has been said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I understand the sentiment behind the saying, but it's wrong. I entered a building on a bet. I was strapped for cash and didn't buy into the old legends of the hotel to begin with, so $50 was more than enough to get me to do it. It was simple. Just reach the top floor, the 45th floor, and shine my flashlight from a window. The hotel was old and broken, including the elevator, so that meant hiking up the stairs. So up the stairs I went. As I reached each platform, I noted the old brass plaques displaying the floor numbers: 15, 16, 17, 18. I felt a little tired as I crept higher, but so far, no ghosts, no cannibals, no demons. Piece of cake. I can't tell thee how happy I was when I entered that last stretch of numbers. I joyfully counted them aloud at each platform: 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44. I stopped, looked back down the stairs. I must have miscounted. So I continued up. 44. One more flight, 44. And then down 10 flights, 44. 15 flights, 44. And so it's been for as long as I can remember. So really, insanity isn't doing something repeatedly and expecting different results. It's knowing that the results will never change. that each door leads to the same staircase, to the same number. It's realizing thou can no longer fall asleep. It's not knowing whether you've been running for days or weeks or years. It's when the sobbing slowly turns into laughter. I hope thou enjoyed this little video of mine. Please consider commenting your own stories for me to read in the next one. I'd love to see what thou comes up with. I hope thine sleep is well tonight. Farewell for now.